Okay, so there is a question that says, I received a request for a walkthrough for an apartment complex covering the leasing office, bathrooms, gym, potentially move out cleans. Okay, so I'm gonna make a proposal for you to show you how I would do it. So I would just go create proposal. In this case, I'm going to just select an existing prospect instead of adding a new one to save us some time. And we're gonna create the proposal. And we'll just name it, let's see here, what do they ask for? We'll just call it common area cleaning. Kind of sounds like what it is for the most part. So we'll just go down here and we'll go to common space. And it doesn't say the frequency of this. I don't know if this is going to be ongoing. Let's see, leasing office bathrooms. I'm assuming it's going to be ongoing. So I'll just say, I don't know, once a week just for this, but you can do, one time, 5 days a week, twice a month, whatever you need to do there. You can specialize it here, but we'll just say once a week and we'll add proposal. And the software is laid out into 4 simple steps. Step 1 is your areas and general cleaning tasks. And step 2 are your special projects. It looks like you have maybe deep cleans too, maybe a one-time deep clean to get things up to par. Here's your pricing calculator, and then this is where your proposal is put together. It has a legal agreement, a cover letter. The legal agreement was written by attorneys. Everything in here is customizable on all of these steps, and you have proposal design that you can choose from. So we have 87 full color professionally designed proposal templates along with the contract and cover letter in here. So let's go back and build those scope of services. You'll see how fast and easy we can do that. It looks like you're doing bathrooms, gym. So you'll notice that all of these areas are written in alphabetical order. The software also works on the walkthrough. So you could take this on a walkthrough and take care of it. But let's just say, so you got exercise equipment area, which is your gym. And you can always customize it too and just call it a gym. Okay. And oops, I just made a copy. Didn't mean to do that. Then what you can do, hopefully they gave you a janitor's closet to store your stuff. Let's see, bathrooms, leasing offices. So you can go to offices and you can just change this and say leasing office. All right, and what else do we got in here? I'm reading off a different screen. Let's see, leasing office, bathrooms, and gym. So now then we'll go down to restrooms. And we can select the flooring types. And each one of these areas, these are called area cards. Each one of these areas, if you open up the cleaning task list, you'll be able to then put in the cleaning task that you're doing. So the software has already pre-selected the most common cleaning tasks. But let's say that you're going to be cleaning some floor drains. We didn't have that in there, and you're going to be doing some high dusting, and then they have a hand dryer that you're going to be cleaning off. What else? Yeah, that looks pretty good. No, maybe some air vents, and instead of monthly, you're going to do it, once a week or something like that. Don't forget, all of this is customizable. So anywhere you see an edit pencil, you can edit and make it your own and call it whatever you want. And if we forgot something, you can always just add your own cleaning tasks here. Okay, so that is how you add your areas and cleaning tasks. But more importantly, let me just show you how you just built out your entire scope of services for your proposal in a matter of seconds. So if you go back here to the final steps of the software here, you'll see that your scope of services includes your day of the week and the areas and every single cleaning task that you're going to be doing in each one of those areas. So you could just spend a few minutes looking at each one of the tasks, selecting the ones that you want, unselecting the ones that you don't want, and then you can just edit and customize anything that you want there too. So then also over here in your special projects, you can add like a one-time deep clean. So you can scroll down here, and let's just say you're going to do a deep clean. of the, so go on here and say, I think there was, yeah, so you're going to do a deep clean of the gym. Let's say that you're also going to do a deep clean of the leasing office and a deep clean of the restroom, but we'll do a separate restroom project for that. Say one-time deep clean of the restroom. So we'll just go down here and say deep clean restroom and add that project. And then the software is going to then break down a step-by-step procedure on how you're going to do the deep clean and what specific things that you're going to do. Again, if you don't want it, uncheck it. And if you want to customize it, just click the edit pencil and make it your own. And if we forgot something, you can add your own task here. And let me just show you how that was added to your proposal. So you have the ability to write proposals in a matter of minutes and look extraordinarily professional. In fact, I just got a letter from one of our users that said their proposal was so professional, they thought it was a large franchise and preferred to do business with a local cleaner, a local small business, which in my opinion is kind of cool that you can compete with larger competitors, especially when you don't have experience. So this goes through the things that you would be doing for the deep clean, and you can see that you just built your entire proposal in a matter of minutes. And then if we scroll up here, you can add any documents that you want. So let's say you're going to be doing a special deep clean of the restrooms. That's loading up. So now you have a brochure that you've added. So you can add your own marketing materials in here. You can also customize and add videos. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so I just copied a URL from one of our YouTube videos that we have. I'll just click on this. And remember, like I said, everything is completely customizable. So if you don't want to use something, you can just uncheck it and it will disappear. Or click the edit pencil and you have a complete text editor. You can add images, you can add tables, breaks, change the font colors and size. Let me just expand this so you kind of see the options that you have there. And you just click this little icon, grab that URL, and then click save. And now you have a video that you can also send to your prospects too. And this is done electronically. Oops. This is done electronically. So you send your proposals in a beautiful HTML display. This is actually how your customer will get the proposal, in an HTML display. And then you also have the ability to download a PDF. But let me just pick a different design here so you can see how easy you can change something. Maybe you'll find something that's a little bit better towards your colors for your logo. We'll save that. So it would be your logo. It would be your tagline, your website, and then who the proposal is to with your complete cover letter and legal agreement. But, oh, I am forgetting the most important part of this. My God, I am so sorry. Pricing. Pricing. So the calculator in here is really powerful too. I typically have 3 labor types for every proposal that I create, and I'll show you how we do that. So let's say you think you've got to have one person making $18 an hour. And it's gonna take them 4 hours once a week, I think we said on this. So the software is gonna break down your cost per clean. Oh, so I almost forgot this here. So what you would do is you can click on this gear icon and you would enter your payroll taxes. Even if you're starting out on your own, right? And you don't have employees, I always tell people to bid as if you have employees, all the insurance that you need, and that you have office overhead that you want to account for, right? So whatever your percentages will be, you add it there, because you want to bid like the company you want to be, not bid like the company that you are, okay? So you've got one person making $18 an hour, working 4 hours, 1 day a week, and you can customize this to whatever you want. The software will break down your cost per clean, your annual labor costs, and your monthly labor costs. So it will cost you $414.96 to have this employee cleaning for you. I always have trainers and custodians, but just for the purpose of this video, trainers and inspectors, I'll just add an inspector, because you want to inspect what you expect. And I always have a minimum of 1 hour of inspections per month per location. And of course, depending on how frequently we're cleaning, how big the place is and its needs, that can go up. But this would be a pretty much a bare minimum that I would do in this case, but I usually have trainers too because we have turnover. I'm not going to add that here just so that I can move along quickly. So if you scroll down, you'll see that the software now gives you a breakdown of your 2 labor costs. So it will cost you $448.21 in labor. And then if you're buying cleaning supplies, you'll put that here. All right. So I don't know, I think it's going to cost you $35 a month in cleaning supplies. Then you can add anything else that you want, like drive time and fuel. That's going to cost you money because you want to pass on all of your expenses to your customer. So let's say you think it's going to be, I don't know, $65 a month in drive time and fuel. Then you're going to add your profit margin. Okay. So right here, let's say you want to make 35%, and you look at that and say that's just not enough, because the software will break down what you're making. So 35% profit margin in this particular case is going to be $295.19. But let's say you have a profit minimum, because you should, as you develop your ideal client profile, you're going to want to make sure that you understand what your minimums are. So let's say your minimum profit is $500. You just want to put that in there, and the software will break down, reverse engineer it, and then also tell you what your profit margin is. And then also, if you have a client that has just, a solid budget, let's say you think you want to make $750 a month on this, but you have a client that has a tight budget and they just says, you know what, I want to work with you, everything's great, but I don't have more than $1,000. After you cost out, after you get your true cost of clean, which is really important for people to understand, is that you can go down here and just enter that budget that they have, and the software reverse engineers everything for you and tells you what you would be making and what your profit margin is, okay? So you have that all in your hands here. And then if you know the cleanable square footage, you can enter that here, and then the software will tell you what you're charging per square foot. So let's just say it's 8,000 square feet or something like that of cleanable square feet. I don't know what it actually would be. The software will break down your square foot. So you know your labor costs, you have all your payroll taxes, you have your additional expenses, you know your profit margin, you know how much money you're making, and this is the final charge to your customer. But I'm still not done with the power of clean proposals here, because let's say you have an idea of what you want to charge per square foot. I never suggest bidding by the square foot, but this is just an indicator of where you are. You can also just go down here and delete that and say you want to look at it and go, what would it be like if I was charging 25 cents a square foot? So you would just enter that here, and the software reverse engineers all your numbers again. Profit margin, how much money you would make, charge to your customer. Okay, so this is an extraordinarily powerful tool. Plus, all of that information was just added to your proposal. So your proposal's made in a matter of minutes. You look completely professional. Oh, and if you wanted to add the pricing to your projects, you just go down here. The calculator is really cool too, because you don't have to cost everything out. If you just know what you want to charge, you can enter it, right? You can just put that there. So there's a variety of things that you can do with the bidding calculator. And if you stay with me, I'll show you the automated price estimator that we have in here too, so that can help you make decisions. But let me just show you what this looks like. Bam, proposal built, legal agreement. It's also, you can add your insurance documents. You can upload your own documents, like I said. So now you have a restroom cleaning document in there. Here you add your insurance if you want to, and it also comes with e-signature, so you can pre-sign it or type in your name, and then it's delivered in a beautiful HTML display. If you give me your email address, I'll send this to you so that you can see what it looks like. But this is how your prospects would receive them, an HTML display, or you can download a PDF and send it to them. I don't suggest that because we have proposal analytics and tracking. So if you go back here to the home page and you click on track sent proposals, this will tell you when your proposal's opened, right? And then if you go into track, it will tell you what sections of the proposal they looked at and for how long. And if they shared it with somebody else, like the decision maker, that email information will be here too. So the software gives you a backdoor to the decision maker. Hopefully that helps. And then of course we have estimated bidding calculators here. For residential, you can type in all your information and we'll give you a price. And then for commercial, if you don't know, we can also do that for you too. Thanks a lot. Go to cleanproposals.com and sign up for your free trial. You can use it for 14 days for free and cancel it if you don't like it. And it's only $49 a month, unlimited usage. So all the templates, all the proposals that you want, all in the palm of your hand with Clean Proposals.